What's up, folks? Buddy, you want to get in the video? So somebody asked me about my probiotics. And I thought I'd make a video. About it. I'm not an expert. And I didn't want to be an expert. I didn't want to research. So I just do the best I can and use some common sense. This right here is one of my recommendations, Primal Defense. The reason why I recommend this one, because you can go to the store and buy it. So if you happen to live in a van and you don't have an address for Amazon to send you shit, then you gotta go to Sprouts or something, right? The other recommendation is Prescript Assist. Prescript Assist. I'll try to, I can't put a link, but I'll put a URL in the description. You copy and paste it. You take it right to Amazon, and it is an affiliate link. So I'd appreciate it if you're gonna get some probiotics to, pay me. That would pay me like 3 cents. I'd appreciate 3 cents. This is a gas guzzler here. Anyway, so somebody asked for my recommendations. Those are my 2 recommendations: Prescript Assist and Primal Defense. Both I've heard are really, really good. If you go to Prescript Assist on Amazon and read the reviews, blow your mind. Blow your mind. So, got my recommendations out of the way because I had to show you visuals because I was driving. Well, let's talk about what is probiotics. What are probiotics? A little bit. First of all, if you don't know, I'm the author of The Complete Guide to Primitive Eating. It basically is an adaptation of the paleo diet. Paleo diet, yeah, that's why I changed the name of it. But what people don't know is the whole point of doing, adapting the paleo, doing a paleo challenge, doing a 30 days or primitive eating. The whole point of that isn't to lose weight, isn't to look good. Actually, the whole point of it is to heal your gut. People don't know that. People think there's nothing wrong with their gut, but that's why you have gas. That's why you have smelly shits, right? That's why you have pain in your stomach. That's why you have acne. That's why you have brain fog. There's all kinds of stuff, all kinds of skin diseases. They're all, I'm gonna watch what I say, but they could all be linked to gut health. Your gut health is very important and it's very overlooked, right? Proper, good gut health or poor gut health leads to all those things I talked about before, right? People are like, oh, I know people who go to a doctor repeatedly because they don't feel good in their stomach when they eat something, yada, 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 all this bullshit. And doctors can't do anything for it. They try this, they try this. People go to doctors for years because they don't feel good when they eat. And they don't think that it's what they're actually putting in their mouth is a problem, right? So gut health is very, very important. There's as many, I don't even know. I've heard it so many times I haven't heard it enough. But there's as many nerve endings in your gut as there is in your fucking brain. They call your gut the second brain because of all the neural pathways I don't know. I kind of just made that up. All right. It's all that to tell you the importance of having a healthy gut. There's books on this stuff. Go read them. Don't use my vague assessment as the gospel. I know I'm not being very sciencey. I don't give a fuck. All right. If you don't believe me, go find out for yourself. Or don't do anything and just be sick all the fucking time. I don't care. All right. Anyways, so why probiotics then? Why do we want to have probiotics? Because in your gut is this whole colony of bacteria, good and bad. The good do good things. Let's keep it simple, folks. The good do good things. The bad do bad things. Everybody associates bacteria with bad stuff. Oh, it's a bacterial infection. No. Bad bacteria. Clean your hands. You gotta get the bacteria off. Bacteria is bad. Bacteria is bad. There are two kinds of bacteria, good and bad. For all I know, there may be three. But let's just simplify things. There are two kinds of bacteria, good and bad. All right. So what a probiotic does. A biotic means, so pro means good or positive. Biotic means lifelike, right? So to produce life. If you take a probiotic, it's going to produce life. And specifically at like the microorganism level, the cellular level. These little itty bitty bacteria that you can only see under a microscope type stuff. It's going to produce the good bacteria. It's going to help them grow, recolonize the good bacteria. Why would you need to recolonize the good bacteria? Because it's gone. It's gone. All right. It's overpopulated by bad bacteria. So the good bacteria can't do its job. Why is your good bacteria gone? Well, let's take the word probiotics. It's pro meaning for, life, like that's a breakdown of the word. It means for, life, like, for producing life, right? Let's look at the word antibiotic. Anti, you know what that means? That means against. Antibiotic. It's gonna kill everything. Antibiotics kill everything, and they work when you're sick. You have a bacterial infection. You take the antibiotics. It kills all the bad bacteria. You feel better in a few days. Hallelujah. Right? Antibiotics are a blessing or whatever. The problem is that antibiotic, just look at the word, doesn't single out the bad bacteria. It kills everything. It kills all the bacteria. So that good bacteria, so there are people who have taken antibiotics and just got better from the sickness, from the bacterial infection. They no longer had the bacterial infection. But then for the rest of their life, from that point on, for the rest of their life, they've had some kind of ailment that bothered them that nobody could figure out. Because the antibiotic just is like a nuclear bomb. It just went in there and killed everything. Let me see. So, unless you're sick, have a bacterial infection, I wouldn't recommend antibiotics at all. So let me give you an example of a client of mine who I was working with. Was telling me about all the problems and how she can't slim down and blah blah blah, and she's, she feels better now that she's eating this way, but still, why isn't she? Why does she have this big pooch in her belly and blah blah blah, all this typical stuff. And I'm asking questions, I'm wondering, I'm making suggestions. I'm like, this goes on for a while, months, maybe even a year. I keep telling her, have faith, it'll work. I'm trying to figure it out, and then I find out that she's on birth control. We're not going to talk about that right now, but because of what the birth control does to her hormones, she breaks out a lot. So to control the breaking out a lot, what does she take? on a daily basis, antibiotics. So her gut health was complete crap, and no wonder she can't. It has such a hard time eating certain foods. It makes her upset. She gets constipated. All kinds of things happen. It's because, and then I said, man, it sounds like your gut health needs it. I even got her to start taking probiotics, but she popped probiotic in one hand and an antibiotic in the other, and just nullified everything. So probiotics, they're good for you, especially if you've ever taken an antibiotic, ever. So imagine that we like drop a nuclear bomb in your gut, boom, kill all the bacteria, and then you never replace the good bacteria in your gut. Never, never, never. How's it going to regrow? How's it going to regrow? How is it going to repopulate? It's going to need help. It's going to need help. And I'd say that help is through probiotics. A lot of people want to say, yeah, that's why I eat fermented food. That's why I drink kombucha. I don't know a lot about kombucha or fermented sauerkraut, kimchi, all that good stuff. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's not. I don't know the amount of bacteria that's actually going in when you consume it. Also, kombucha can be a sweet drink that people like. People are like fucking kids, man, and any way that they can get the sugar in, they'll fucking get it in. And so like, oh, kombucha is good for you. So they just drink the shit out of it, and what they're drinking is a sugary drink. And so what populates hey man, I'm trying to give a talk here. So what populates bad bacteria is foods, from what I know, foods like sugar. So why do I recommend the two probiotics that I recommend? Because they are soil-based probiotics and they're shelf stable. Right? If you go to those fancy health food stores, there's a refrigerated section and there's all your probiotics back there, like, oh, it must be refrigerated. To me, that means they can go bad. Sometimes you can order it online and it says keep refrigerated, but it wasn't in a refrigerated truck when it got there. So I don't know. Maybe those are good. Maybe they aren't. I don't know. But I know something's got to be kept refrigerated. It doesn't suit me. Not in this present state of my life. So shelf-stable probiotics are taken from the soil. So you got my two recommendations for soil. Yeah, you can eat fermented foods. I'd be careful with the kombucha. Other things you can do. Come here. Oh. You can pet your buddy. You can pet your buddy. All right? You can pet dogs. You can get dirty. You can go barefoot walk on the earth. There's living beings all over the place, and you can pick them up from anywhere. Here's the thing. You don't want to, it's an option people are going to find weird, but I haven't used soap in probably 3 years. Right? I take a bath every day or as much as I can. If there's a place for me to bathe, I'll bathe. And I get in the water and I'll scrub myself down, but I don't use soap because I want that good bacteria on my body. I want the good bacteria on my body. Now don't get me wrong, before I eat dinner, I'll wash my hands, right? If I get something in my hands I don't want there, I'll wash it and I'll use antibacterial soap, right? But I'm not rubbing this antibacterial stuff all over my body, lathering up and killing all the good bacteria that's on the surface of my body, all right? I don't. And every time you rub your face with some burning sensation stuff because you don't want acne, you're fucking your shit up more, all right? You're killing what's supposed to be there. Look at this skin, folks. Look at this. It's like a baby's ass, all right? I don't know.